though.
Man, y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Y'all tuned into the world's greatest podcast. I don't just say this because it sounds good on the pod. I don't just say this because it looks good on the t-shirt. I say this because this is factual information. This is public record. Y'all tuned into Talk Ain't Cheap podcast, hosted by yours truly. It's a movie Clears Real Talk. I got a special guest with me. Y'all know I don't like to introduce people. I feel like I shortchange them when I try to introduce them. So it's only right I allow this icon, this God, to introduce himself.
This guy, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm humble. Listen, it's your boy Kofi Black. Your favorite singer, songwriter, producer, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Your one-man band. You're ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So first off, you just had your show with the Hamiltons. How was that show, brother?
Listen, man, it was a movie, and it was a wake-up call because it was a sold-out event. It was a sold-out event, and it showed me what I can do outside of home. Again, you know what I'm saying? So there's love at home as well, and there's love outside of home. You know what I'm saying? So you're not really, putting on unless, you see, until you step outside that comfort zone. It's a good wake-up call, though. Sold out, and everybody made their money. Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy.
That's a blessing. And you know what? That's right. That's a fact, because I'm really big on not being like a local champion, as they'll say. Like the big fish in a small pond. Like I want to be able to be a big fish anywhere I go.
Absolutely.
Swim. And I think that's something you've been able to do for a long time. Because I'm gonna tell you how I first met you. I first met you, if I'm not mistaken, you were performing Mojo at CSI at the Young, Gifted, and Talented.
Wow.
So this has to be like, I want to say it has to be like 2010 ish.
It's a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
It's a very, very, very long time ago.
Mojo was my song. I don't think people knew that. Like I think it was my MySpace song at the time. Mojo was my song.
Yeah, man, I was. Just go ahead and tell everybody how old I am. But yeah, man, that was one of my favorite records. It was great. I think to me that was one of the best breakup songs of all time. I'm not saying because I wrote it, but it was just like, wow, fire. I was mad happy. Like, yo, you mad happy to break up? I'm like, nah, but
I got my mojo.
I got my mojo back. You heard it? Yeah. I might put that out again.
You got to, and I think now that you have all the knowledge and you put over your 10,000 hours into your craft now, right. You vocally probably have became way better. Even though you were great back then, now you probably could be able to make it really what it really should have been. I don't think it got the attention it deserved.
No, it didn't. But you know what? What I will say is timing is everything.
That's true.
That was a different Kofi Black back then. Back then I was married, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I just gotta wait for the. I'm working on a book. I'm working on even a little movie as well. But that's there's little things coming on. So that was a different Kofi Black. And it was local and it was fun and a lot of people at home enjoyed that, and that was just really, that was for home. You know what I'm saying? With the new stuff that Kofi's doing right now is y'all be proud.
Oh man, nah, I see the work, bro. That's why I was like, yo, I'm proud of you. First of all, I gotta say I respect you. Man. I gotta give you your flowers while you're still around.
Blessings, man. It feels good to be, just appreciated, and gratitude will always be the attitude, because did you know like nobody has to appreciate your little dream?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So when somebody takes that time out to say they appreciate it, I have to send that love back, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people trying to do it, and everybody's just screaming for support, and only a few's gonna stand out. So when somebody like what you do, appreciate what you do, you gotta show love and take it as encouragement along this journey, because this ain't easy.
Oh man,
this thing. I got stories for days, but I'm just letting you know all of this. I appreciate that goes a long way, because it's. You got to go out there to the world. And people want record deals and go into the music industries, but I guarantee you they have no idea what they're in for. I promise you.
I'm already know.
You know what I'm saying? They want the girls, the fame, the money, this, that, and the third. But when you go outside your hood, okay, and people have their tomatoes and whatever ready to throw at you if you're not good. If you whack, people going to say you garbage. and you better have pretty thick skin. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. So I just thank you for taking out the time to even invite me. You know what I'm saying? There was no, I wasn't gonna say no or anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you hit me up, and I just had to wait. You know, I don't live out here, so but I was like, you know what? When I'm out here, I'm gonna make the time, because people make time for who and what they want. Can we agree to that?
Of course.
So that's why I had to make time to come here. So thank you for having me.
Man, listen,
appreciate
this is Talking Cheap Podcast. It's the realest podcast.
I heard. So I had to be here. I'm here now.
All right.
What up?
So what made you want to start doing music?
I'm in I come from a musical family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So my pops, he does his thing in Ghana. You know what I'm saying? He was a music producer back in Ghana.
Wow.
And that was dope. You know, he played guitar, invest into other musical groups back in Ghana. And my mom, who's a preacher, you know, she had us all in the choir. You know what I'm saying? So there was just really no running from that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was the family. Me and my brother Bernard, we was the family entertainment.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And at what point did you realize that you had a gift in music? Because there's a difference between being able to do something and then realizing you have a gift in doing it. So at what point did you realize, like, yo, this is really what God wants me to do? This is what, you know, this is my divine purpose, to utilize this talent to affect the masses. At what point did you realize this was your gift?
I would say the lights really went on, I'm like 10, 11, when I was moved up to the adult choir, and I started to, they started giving me leads over the adults. It was like, nah, Kofi, he that guy. He could sing a little bit. I was like, oh, word? And then, you know, I started singing, and then that's when I really realized, though.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I remember you from Mojo, right?
Right.
So, what happened after Mojo? Because I felt like you were doing a lot of shows, right? And you were getting a lot of support. I was bumping your stuff. This is when you was downloading MP3s off of, like, you could either do the YouTube to MP3 thing, or you on LimeWire. Yeah.
LimeWire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how I got your songs. And I was
Thanks for your support, by the way. I appreciate that.
I still got it on my other computer. I got it in this computer.
I appreciate it.
I got it in this computer. Yeah. So what happened after Mojo?
I would say, you want to be honest? All right, so what happened was, after Mojo, I had got divorced, went to jail, got back out, and I started going on tour like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Started, you know, traveling the world a bit more. And I think I went to, like, I stayed a few months in Korea. Then I went to France. Then I went to China. And then I was in Europe, and this is the time when I'm doing background for, I did some spot dates with Mariah Carey, Anthony Hamilton, Carl Thomas, Joe, a few others, just get my feet wet, you know what I'm saying? So I disappeared, you know, just singing. I went to go sing background pretty much.
So how do you jump into that? Because you said you went to jail and you came out. How do you just go to jail, and then after that, next thing you know, you background for these people?
I used to sing at a lot of open mics, a lot of opportunities at open mics. And if you went to the right places at that time, there was a place called the Village Underground, where if you're a singer, if you was a celebrity, an urban celebrity, let's say a black star, let me say, you stopped there to go listen to some good music, live music. And there they would scout singers, musicians, and all of that. So I would be on the boat. A lot of people would catch me on the boat in the middle of the night. I'd be on the boat, go to the city, and hit up every open mic in the city, and just every studio. Me and my laptop. While I got my beats on my laptop, and I'll go and I'm going to your studio session. I'm going to the open mics, and that was it. I just came there to just tear heads off and just be like, "Yo, what up? I'm here."
Beautiful.
So.
That's how you got to do it, though.
Yeah, it was real.
So how did you connect with Wyclef?
So watch this. I first met Wyclef at a Stevie Wonder concert that I went to. Okay, and I met him. I'm a fan. Yeah, this, that, and the third. And I met him back in 2000, maybe 2010, during Mojo time. I met him during that time. Then years later, I became one of the writers in the camp through another friend, writing for one of his artists. That time passed. We wasn't really close then. I really didn't stick out like that because he's a busy man. Then I would say about a couple years ago, this time I'm a little bit more established. Song's been on the radio a few times. My resume's built up or whatever, because you can't name drop in this game and them not being able to call and really find out.
And you know what? Before we even get to that, what are some of your credentials? What are some of the credits that you have? Because I want you to like low key like brag about yourself. I feel like we don't give ourselves opportunity to do that enough. What are some of these credits that you have?
I mean, I've produced for Wyclef, obviously. I've produced for Tory Lanez. Recently, Young and May.
Shout out to that intro. We're going to get to that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Young and May. Working with Dave East at the moment. Mariah Carey, producing for her as well. We're working on some stuff with for YG. Let me see, Juicy J, Wale. I definitely got some stuff on Wale.
Favorite artist?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and him be having our little, I just want to just publicly say this right now. It's Ghana Jollof for life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to argue with y'all.
Man, alright, so
we're not about to argue.
How you go bring this person to my house?
Listen, man, I'm bringing all kinds of blessings in here. You already know. But it's a shout out to my Naja bros, man, because it's always love. I'm producing for some African artists as well. Shout out to Don Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? We got something that we working on. You know what I'm saying? That's the OG. That's the Naja legend. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of love over in Africa right now for me. So that's low key. There's a lot of people that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I forgot any names, but there's a lot on the producer end and writing as well. So
congrats.
Your blessings, man. Thank you.
So you said that you were working with Wyclef through a mutual friend, and it was hard for you to kind of connect with him because he was ultra busy. He was probably just moving per minute. Everything had to count. So at what point did you guys really kind of connect and merge into?
So watch this. I'm over here at a radio station, and he's about to get interviewed. I'm walking down the radio station. I'm singing, humming, because that's just what I usually do. This guy whips out his guitar. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to play all of this, that, and the third. And we started, I started humming over whatever he was playing. He was like, oh, all right, man. You nice with it. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. And then we just started talking about tech ideas, because people don't know that he's like a nerd. Wyclef he's a nerd as far as, he loves tech. I love tech as well. And I got some things that I'm working on, some inventions, on some new things. I just have my hands in everything, you know what I'm saying? So we started talking. He's like, yo, you smart. I'm like, yo, that's what's up. So while he's doing the interview, I'm on the other side getting my radio interview. And we went in the lobby and had a jam session right there in the lobby. And he was like, all right, cool. Yo, when I get back from London, he was doing, I don't know, like some X Factor show out there. He's like, yo, when I get back from London, we hit in the studio. I said, say less.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, you already know what it is. Like, let's pull up. And he came back. While he was out there in London, he was texting me. He was like, yo, Kofi, I ain't forget. Yo, send me some heat. So I sent him some stuff. And he was like, oh, word? He was like, yo, who produced it? I was like, me. He was like, yo, who wrote that? I was like, me. He's like, yo, who's that on the hook? I was like, yo, that's me. He's like, all right, yo, who's singing on the verses? I'm like, yo, it's me. All right, so we definitely getting in the studio. I was like, all right, so it's lit, so let's do it. So we came back and we did mad songs, you know what I'm saying? We got a joint with that I produced and wrote for him and Popcorn.
Shout out to Poppy, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica in the building, man. Yo, it was lit. And this was the first song we was like, yo, he called Popcorn right in front. He was like, yo, this is what we doing. boom, threw him on the track. And it was magic. It just went from there. We got a few songs, and I'm gonna let you hear some stuff off air. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing Afrobeat as well. You know what I'm saying? So he had me to produce some Afrobeat records for him. You know what I'm saying? So him and Kiss Daniel got together. And,
shout out to Kiss,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he had some Afrobeat records before that. So I'm gonna let you listen to that off air because I can't drop that right quick. But yeah, I got some treats for you, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Immaculate. Who was the first person that you met? First celebrity superstar that had you like low key a little starstruck?
I've never been starstruck.
Good.
I've never been starstruck. Honored to meet, I'll say Stevie Wonder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could have met, Mike Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I met Stevie Wonder, and I'm just like, yo. When I saw him live, I'm like, yo, dude, you sound just like the record. And as a kid, you know how you got records on the floor, you tripping over them. Like, yo, I used to trip over your records as a kid. Like, I have the album, your actual album with the, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that's crazy, your vinyls. And I was like, yo, Steve, what else? It's not like he could see me or anything, but it was like, he shook my hand. Kofi, you got a great voice and this, that, and the third. So I would say Stevie Wonder, man.
That's beautiful. So, funny story. I met Stevie Wonder in Buffalo, coming to New York to host a show at Baruch. Met the man, got a picture with him, everything.
Wow.
Cool guy, man.
Isn't he?
Cool, yeah.
He's cool, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. A lot of people sleep. He's really a Mac. That guy with the ladies.
Oh yeah.
The man ain't got no eyes, and like straight up, he's smooth. That's a smooth dude. Like, he's funny. He's really funny in person. He got jokes for days, and the world doesn't know that side. They know that we are the world and head rocking back and forth, but they don't know that other side. Mm-hmm. He's a man. He's a cool dude, though.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. So, how do you balance work, being on the road, and family?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. That is not easy. You have to have a strong, significant other to be able to put up with that. Yeah, both my children is everything, man. So I make time for them, point blank, period. I wish I could, take. I've gone through crazy breakups. Like, it's not even funny, but studio life is real, and having to get up to travel is real. And some people treat this music thing as it's fun, or it's just a music thing. Now, I have fun because I'm doing what I love to do. So I don't think a lot of people value what we musicians bring to the table. They don't really understand it.
The grind of it.
Yeah, they don't understand the grind of it. So they get frustrated because they don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So, and women, ladies, they want the time, and if you don't give them that time, their mind gonna start wandering. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Can I live my dream? You know what I'm saying? Because if you take that away from me, I'm going to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? I'm no good to you. You know what I'm saying? So I always make time for my children. Whoever I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying, my significant other, I'm going to make time for them as well. You just got to understand, I can't be up under you all the time. But, if I'm not on tour, yo, it's lit. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. So what's your music creation process like? Because there's the writer side of you, there's the producer side of you, and you don't engineer your own music, do you?
I absolutely do.
Beautiful. Wow. That's
absolutely
dope. That's
absolutely
dope. So what is your creative process like on the terms of like writing music or forming a song?
I feel it and I go for it. Like, I literally sleep next to my laptop. Like, if I cheat on a girl, I'm cheating on you with my laptop. Meaning my musical programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my microphone, and because I have so many ideas, it's scary. My phone is filled with, voice notes and this, that, and the third. So sometimes I got a melody I gotta hum real quick. I could have a melody in my head all day. I'll make the beat real quick, hum the melody over it, come up with the words over the melody, and then if I'm in a real good mood, I might mix it all in one night.
Beautiful.
And that's it.
Beautiful. All right. So what about in terms of making beats? Because you know that's a different beast in itself. What is your process like when it comes to creating your own beats?
It varies, but I'll say I might get inspired by, if I hear it could be literally anything, a commercial. I'll be like, yo, that's crazy. That if that was a beat, that'd be crazy. Or somebody, it may be like, I don't know what the hardest beat out is right now. I don't know.
I'd say low key right now, I think the hardest beat, the song that kind of resonates is these hit songs. So like the Big Drips by 5-Year Foreign. I think pops with the whole that dun 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 dun. Yeah. That key, whatever.
That sound. Yeah, that sound does. That's not even a new sound
at all.
That's not a new. They've been doing that in the UK for like forever. So that's where that sound came from.
UK, they call it UK. They call it like New York drill, UK drill out here, but it's really UK grime. It's grime music. I'm a big Skepta Scorcher.
Okay, so we on the same page.
Yeah,
because that's not a new sound out here. You know what I'm saying? They took the sound, they ran with it. So whoever's gonna be like the new person out here with it, they're gonna be the pioneers out here with it. But that sound is old. Like you African, you been African all your life, so you hear them playing the two African songs on the radio, you like, yo, stop playing If I hear If one more time. And shout out to Davido, I love him, you know what I'm saying? I love Davido, I love If, I love, you know, everything that they doing. But it's like, yo,
there's
when
so
you African, it's like, yo, bro, we not even on that bounce no more. Like they zanku and like that, like, you know what I'm saying? They out here, we're not even on that, you know what I'm saying? More. So it's just like, it's just a whole bunch of going on. But that's just when you know, when you're a music head, you appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, man, back to you know what I'm saying, I'm inspired by life and whatever. I listen to all kinds of music. I don't just listen to hip hop and R&B, you know what I'm saying? I love it. But that may be something in rock that I heard. There may be something in, believe it or not, bluegrass and country that I hear that be like,
they be spitting bars in there.
Bars. Real bars.
Yep.
Real bar. People you better open your mind. People gotta open their mind up. You know what I'm saying? They'd be having crazy melodies out there. I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. Because let me tell you what's real quick. I was on The Voice, right? My scene didn't air, but I can show you, you know, what you call it. My scene didn't air when I was on The Voice, right? I was under contract at the time, and my contract wouldn't allow me to be on TV. But them white boys came out there, pull out their guitars, long hair, and was singing crazy, and they were nice with it. And it was like out of 300,000 people in New York, only like 4 of us made it out here, and I was one of the 4.
Wow.
So when you coming from New York, you like, all right, cool. But them white boys in Cali wasn't playing, from Tennessee and Texas, and they wasn't playing. So I didn't have no guitar, no nothing. All I had was my New York swag, mad confidence, and that's it. That's it. And I was just like, all right. But then everybody came out with them guitars, and they was doing rock and country, and they was killing it.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I'm opening up my mind from now on. So I write different. You know what I'm saying? My approach to music is different. It's more open. So if you listen real closely, you'll hear all kind of elements in my music.
Mm-hmm. So what was the process like for making No Mercy by Young M.A? Because that, I ain't gonna lie, I was listening to, because I've been saying Young M.A is really a problem for years now, since she came out. I was like, yo, she is amazing. She's like bar for bar the best female rapper out right now. Point blank, period. So I was like, yo, this beat, and I listened, I was like, yo, this project was hard, but that intro set the tone, and I just gotta know, what was that like?
So this was crazy. So shout out to Young M.A. Shout out to my bro DJ Sus One.
Shout out to Sus One, man.
You know what I'm saying? He definitely set that up for me. You know what I'm saying? And I sat down with Young M.A real quick, and I was like, yo, what do you want? Rather just than throwing her a beat and just be like, here, pick and guess. Nah. I was like, tell me exactly what you want. And she was just on some like, yo, don't bite Meek Mill, but it gotta be memorable, and it has to feel like that, but it gotta be raw. So I need it to sound like a movie, theatrical, and I needed 90 beats per minute. That's it.
Dope. She said that.
That's exact. That's
90
it.
beats per.
I needed 90 beats because that's where that's my wave right now. So what happened was, and I said, "Yo, say less. Check your email tonight." I went back to my studio. I turned my speakers up, pulled out all the instruments, and went to work all night. And honestly, I made that beat in like, no lie, like 5 minutes. Not even. It was like 5 minutes. Cause I'm thinking like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing the piano. I'm like, yo, how can I just do this? So I just started playing some keys, and then I started mixing and, you know, spreading it, panning this sound and panning that sound. And I was like, yo, cool. I'm gonna give it this feel, and it's gonna drop like this. And I started. Then I just and guess what? That's not even how the beat. That's not even all the instrumentation in the beat. Like,
yeah, that's just stuff back.
I really made it sound like a movie, like on some Batman. You know, when that dun 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 dun. I gotta hear like that it was. I'm talking about it was like that. But I was like, you know what, Kofi, don't get carried away, because in this day and age, less is more.
That's true.
So I'm a musician at heart, but I wanted to produce a movie. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. It still worked. It worked, and that was it. All I did was send her one beat, and we got it. That's all I did. I sent her one beat. I can show you the email. I sent her one beat, and they was like, "Oh, this is it. Thank you for the intro to the album." They called me back. So I said, yo, check your email. They called me back. They was like, yo, thank you for the intro to the album.
So I don't want to be open your business, but
nah.
What was that payday like?
Listen, man, what I will say is that it was good. I purchased. Let me stop.
I got my brand new house off.
Yeah. Nah, you know, the real talk. The pay was good, and shout out to Young and May and her team for doing good business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, and I'm not gonna name names, but a lot of people will use their status and say, "Hey, you should be grateful," but it wasn't like that. Was you know what I'm saying? She was just. Man, God bless her, man, because she didn't hold back. She wasn't funny with the money. She was like, "Hey, yo, here it is. Check your Cash App. Bang, it's all there for you." And it was a blessing, man. That's why, like, when you do business like that, I'm like, yo, I want to send you 100 more beats, not because you paid me. It's the way you went about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to chase her. It was nothing funny, even down to the percentage that we have to split or anything. Like, you can look up the song. You can Google it. It says my government and her government. You know what I'm saying? It says, you know, the right amount of splits and everything. She like, yo, well, my name is Young and May, so I'm taking this much percentage of the song, and you should be grateful that that I let you produce for me. Nah, she's like, I wrote it, you produce it, 50-50. What up? Wow. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't have to do that. So many blessings on her. Even though she's spitting hard and she comes across hard, I'm not saying she's soft. She is a good person, good business. Wasn't nothing funny about it. So shout out to Young and May and her team.
So speaking about being paid as a producer, right? What are the different ways like an up and coming producer or a producer that in the industry could be able to get paid? Because I feel like I do a little research because I work with artists. I'm like an A&R. I co-produce, like, you know, like you be like, yo, Young Emmy will tell you that she needs it in 90 BPM. I'll sit here listening to it, but like, not add this, add that. But I can't do the pressing of the.
Diddy does that. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Diddy does that. That's producing.
I heard Khaled does that too.
Yeah, Khaled. Yes, Khaled does that.
So. I do that stuff too, so I always wondered because there's a lot of ways producers get paid. Yeah. They can, you know, put their in placements with like artists, with movies, commercials, as well as writer credit, royalty checks. And I know I work with a lot of producers. So, what are some ways that a producer can get paid?
The best way I would tell you you're gonna get paid is licensing. Get into jingles. Because let me tell you who I guarantee you right now, we love the Mike Wills, the London on the Tracks, the Metro Boom. But you know who the most popping producer is right now? Who? You ready? You ready? This is gonna change your life. The person who produced Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Who on the planet doesn't know that song? Those are the songs. Real talk. Those are the songs I want to produce. There's not a man, earth creature, crawling creature on the planet that don't know that song. You understand? You know how many remixes they got to that?
Right. No, you're right.
But you know that Baby Shark. Whoa, you crazy? They doing that around the world. You understand what I'm saying? They really playing that in the clubs.
Yeah, no,
for real.
No, of course, I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, that's the kind of real producing you want. Get into them jingles, man. Get into the jingles. I know you want to make songs, for, make girls twerk and be cool and all. That's cute. But you want to, whoever did, you want to do movie themes,
stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, movie themes.
Listen, if I go dun 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 dun, you know that record. Okay, that man, hey. He never has to work again. And that man who produced that, I forgot his name, white guy. But the guy who produced that movie theme never has to work again. That's where the money is, man. Licensing, movies, okay? That's where it is. That's where I already started doing like movie scores, like the rap stuff and all of that. That's easy. That literally, we could do those all day in my sleep. Like my 12-year-old daughter, that when you hear the Young and May, if you hear any of my songs, this that Kofi Black music. That's my daughter. She makes beats and she's dope. My daughter's dope. You know what I'm saying? Or my brothers make beats. Those are my A&Rs. You know what I'm saying? Before the world hears it, like my brothers hear my music first. I'm like, y'all mess with it? Yeah, we like it. Straight to radio. All right, yo, Flex, yo, play that, drop a bomb on that, or whoever, Power, or whoever, yeah, drop a bomb on that. But if you want to make some money, really, as a producer, find you a artist, blow them up with a sound, make your own thing, and it's really not hard.
I think it's really the exposure, because I know a lot of artists have a problem getting their stuff heard or getting it into the right person's hands that they could be able to help them, because it's hard, like. Everybody could produce. Like, I have my setup. I even have, like, I got some stuff on the table. I got my speakers and stuff, and I got my piano in the shed. Like, bro, I could start making beats. You know what I mean? People could do it on their phones. Right. So it's kind of like, it's very hard to now differentiate yourself and get your stuff heard without having a gimmick or trying to do some out of the box.
Well, what's my gimmick?
You don't have one.
Exactly. So that's still it's hard to break through.
But you have talent though. Like you have talent and you have hustle.
Now we're getting somewhere. You gotta be able to hustle, and you have to, like me. My thing is, I won't let anybody outwork me. Listen. I'm very, I'm not a braggadocious kind of thing. I don't care. I don't care about being arrogant. A lot of people are arrogant. Hey, yo, I'm doing this, and people be in pictures lying. Be like, hey, yo, we working. No, you not. No, and when I see it happen, I be like, yo, why you lying for? You know how I know you lying? Cause I'm having real conversations with the people you in the picture with. Like, yo, you lying. You lying. But it's cool. Go ahead. Be great. No, listen, real talk. I'm like, yo, go ahead, be great, do your thing. I'll just keep it on the humble. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, yo, we working. When you working, you ain't even, your work is gonna speak for itself. Your work is going to speak for itself. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is that I'm willing to die for mine. Like I'm not playing with it. I've really been broke. I've really had, yo, listen, I'm gonna buy this halal food because it's $5, and I'm gonna split this up for the next 3 days, and that's just gonna be my meal. I'm not going to the club. I ain't got nothing to celebrate until I really, really start making it. What am I going to the club for? Yo, I can't go out on this date. I don't got it right now. Listen, I gotta, instead of taking this cab, instead of taking this bus, I gotta walk to where I gotta go. It is what it is. I gotta be in this house. I gotta make these beats. I gotta write these songs. I gotta record these songs. Yo, Kofi, go get a job. Yo, you a rapper, right? You need a song mixed and mastered? You do. Don't worry about it. I got a proven track record that my records go to radio, or that my record is clean. And I've mixed and mastered your favorite rappers, your favorite people, right here on my laptop. What's up? I'll pull up to you. What's up? Here you go. Here's the microphone. Here, your song is clean. It'll pay me what I need. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I vocal coach on the side as well. You know what I'm saying? I do artist development. You know, I turn this thing into a business. Turn your passion into your paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, I won't let anybody I work with. You'll be the first one to go to sleep in the studio, because I'm going to mix and master it. And then I'm going to perform it. And then somehow I'm going to find a way to get on somebody's tour. I ain't got no money. I'm keeping it about. I ain't got no money.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Everything going to my children. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the flyers closed right now. I'm okay with that. I'm not. A lot of people is with the fake it to make it. I'm not with it. You know why? Because it makes my story that much more beautiful. Because when I do make it, you gonna know that I made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If I have to, I will proudly pull up to my show, your show in a hoop deal. Get off the bus. Yo, that's the dude that got off the bus that killed it. Okay, then it's gonna be in your head like, yo, one day that guy ain't gonna be on that bus no more.
That's a fact.
You know, that guy ain't gonna be on the train no more. That guy ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take the ferry, and when I run into people, yo, Kofi, they don't even, yo, listen, man, I'm enjoying this ferry ride. You know what? One day, I probably won't be able to enjoy all my privacy.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So let me enjoy myself now.
You can. I get it.
That's it. It's love over here. I love it's a beautiful struggle. I embrace it. Bring it.
That's beautiful.
Real talk.
That's beautiful. So, how have you been able to navigate through the music industry, and what is the music industry like for those who may not know? Because, you know, look, like you said from looking from the outside looking in, right? Because I be around, I talk to people, I do the radio thing, whatever, and you know, when you actually meet people and talk to people, you can tell, like, the same thing you said. They want their peace of mind. They don't like being spoken to. They don't like being bothered.
Yeah, man.
And then when you hear some of the stuff that you hear behind the scenes when it comes to the music industry, especially when it comes to even just being straight in the music industry, there's a lot of like nuances in it that people don't speak about. So my question is, what is the music industry like in your perspective, and how have you been able to navigate through them?
What is the music industry like?
Honestly,
certain stuff I can't speak on, but what I will say in a nutshell is that as long as you are transparent, as long as you are you will be able to, you will attract the right people. And I'm talking about from any tax bracket, millionaires, billionaires, all kinds of people. If a person is able to see that you are not afraid to be yourself, I am never ashamed to say I'm coming from Staten Island. I'm never afraid. Oh yeah, we're Wu-Tang and them from. Yeah, but we got a new wave. We got a new wave coming, but, you know, respecting them, because anybody that doesn't respect the Wu, I can't take you serious, only because they put us on the map. Okay, now it's our job to pick up the torch and the Wu don't owe nobody nothing. They don't owe nobody a goddamn thing. Get up, go ahead and make something happen for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really that popping in your hood or whatever, the hood gonna push you. If you really that popping in the city gonna push you. You know what I'm saying? And if the city don't push you, that's okay. It's okay. Go where the love is. You go where the love is and push you. But those people that didn't push you, they better not say nothing. You bet not say a goddamn thing. But it's being yourself. Okay? Don't talk too much. Don't name drop. Because everybody know that's corny.
That's true.
People don't even understand. You get so excited. Yo, this person played my record. So what? Do you know who DJ Snake is? This is what I'm talking about. DJ Snake is one of the biggest DJs in the world.
Does he do all the Spanish music?
He dibbles and dabbles in that.
I know what you're talking about.
But do you know what I'm saying? People be like, yo, people are stuck on, you know, the few DJs here. Even Khaled, you know what I'm saying? Love Khaled. But there are bigger names out there. Real bigger name. When you get like outside Diplo, the box, Diplo and all, that's a whole nother world out there. You know what I'm saying?
Steve Aoki,
so,
you know.
Exactly. So, and shout out to Steve, man. That's my guy. Yo, that's my guy. So my thing is, you got to look at it from a worldly platform. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be, you know, dope in your hood or dope in your city and all that, but it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to go where the love is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking anybody that's doing that. I'm definitely not knocking where I'm from,
of course,
because there's love out here for me, and I love it. But I also love when I go to Europe and it's popping. Like, okay, let's get it. Pass the euros. What's good?
The pounds and the euros.
The pounds. I'm telling you, like, I'm not, I'm not putting myself there. I ain't rich or nothing, but them Europeans, they give you your envelope and nothing be missing. They do very good business out there. You know what I'm saying? Very good business. They be like, all right, cool. Here you go, Mr. Black. I'm like, thank you. I will be back. Holler at your boy. That's it. And it feels good because I've never put out a dime to fly myself out of the country, and it feels good to be appreciated that somebody would take the time out to say, you know what, this music you made on your laptop, we want to fly you out.
You want to hear it live?
Yeah, we want to hear it live. And sometimes they'll fly me out to go do a session with somebody. It's not always for a show. We want you to go work with our artists. Bring your laptop. Okay. Don't worry, your hotel's already taken care of, and this, that, and the third. Boom. So the music industry, it has its benefits, but then it has its, there's the other dark side, the talking and this, that. That's why you have to watch how you carry yourself. You can't be. The industry's too small to be a snake. Because all it takes for one person to say this, that, and the third, and if this other person confirm that,
it's over.
It's all the way over. It's all the way. That's why I stay to myself. I have my own squad. I have my own crew. I talk to who I talk to. I'm a very approachable person, and I'm always gonna show you respect, always. And I'm lawyered up. You know what I'm saying? So you got the real goons are the lawyers. The real goons are the business people, because once they write that contract up, there's all kinds of things in them contracts. Those are the things you have to worry about. That's it. Other than that, you can really walk anywhere. All that other stuff is smoke, money in the air. If they throwing this amount of money in the club, they gonna write that off. They literally gonna write. It's a business move. They gonna write that off, and that's it. Oh, we're gonna go to the strip club tonight. We're gonna throw 10 bands. All right, let me write that out. And then they give them their 10 bands, and then they go ahead, they throw it off, and they make it seem like blah, 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 blah. And they wrote that off because they're going to get that money back later on. And
during tax season.
Yeah, during tax season. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people really just blowing whatever, 10 racks and however much money they want to do. I ain't doing that.
You sure?
I am not doing it. I have kids, okay? All my money is going to go to my kids, okay? And I got goals and things I want to do.
That's real. So, what makes a beat a hit? Like, what beat? Like, when you hear a beat, and you're like, oh, that's it. What about it makes it like, oh, that's the one?
It's like a tingling on the inside. I don't know how to. It's just like when the bass drop and it hit your chest. Yeah. If you don't make the dookie face, the doo-doo face, it's not it. You know what I'm saying? It's not it. But it's just like, I don't know, like everything. Look at what the baby's doing. Let's see. Let me just say.
Love his production.
Let me say something. What he's doing right now, he has it's a new bounce. You know what I'm saying? He got a whole little bounce to it. He got a whole visual. And if you're able to put a visual with that beat, come on, man. Like when that Bobby Shmurda beat can't drop, that beat was old. You know what I'm saying? But he put the little dance to it, whatever. It's been magical ever since. It's like it was just all right, we lit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that hit, I mean, you can almost really make anything a hit if you get enough people behind it, because people are followers. I'm just keeping it 1,000. People are followers, man. And it's, as much as people want to lie out there and say they not, you know what I'm saying? If a girl's over here twerking onto this record, you a dude, you gonna hop on shorty because she over there twerking on that record. Like, yo, you want her to twerk on you, whatever. That's just a fact. It's just you gonna go where the girl's gonna go. But if a dude, everybody rapping over this beat, look at the So Brooklyn Challenge. My man's made that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Trilogy, you know what I'm saying? And he made that beat. Everybody hopped on that. Like, alright.
And it was a calm beat. Like, it's probably not even his best work. It's probably something.
Yo, let me tell you something. Yeah, that's my. I've known that guy for a long time, and we on. He produced on the Young and May album as well. Yes. So it was fun just to be on the album with a whole bunch of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got this beat, yo, I got number what you go, yo, I got number 8, yo, I got the intro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, everybody's got they're doing their thing. But yeah, man, that's not his best work, but it worked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's an incredible producer, and I know so many dope producers, and we inspire each other. We literally inspire each other. So it's just, and it's healthy competition because dudes is nice. I'd be like, oh, word? Are you just going to make dope beats like that? Watch this. I'm about to go into the stew. Like, when I leave here, I'm definitely going to the studio to go knock that out. I'm not playing.
That's what's up. My last question, because I know you got to get on the road. You got to get to your family and everything. What's your take of the current state of R&B right now? The current state of R&B. Yeah, what's your take on it?
I would say that music evolves. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not the guy that can be like, yo, this is trash, this, that, and that, because now I'm gonna start sounding like my parents. Because our parents think our music is whack and their music was the best genre. So I hear it. I'll hear you out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'll hear you out, and there's a time and place for everything. That's what I would say. Like, that's it. I don't think it's whack. It's just not. It's not gonna be. It just doesn't feel. I don't hear no timeless music. Timeless.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got it's like no timeless. You know what I'm saying? A song that's gonna be around for 50 years. I don't see it. At this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to find something like that. We're not gonna get one of those for a little while. We're not. I mean, Chris Brown is trying. You know, Chris Brown is dope. But outside of Chris Brown, maybe Beyonce.
Beyonce got some. She got some records. Beyonce got some records. Beyonce is gonna be around because of her her brand.
Yeah, her business is so great.
Her brand is crazy, but she definitely has songs that has been solidified as classics. Mm-hmm. So does Chris Brown got a few as well. But there's no voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why people like the 90s so much is that even though certain people sound the same, you can pick out so many people. You got Brian McKnight, you got Babyface. You know, I don't want to mention his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Kells, man. I mean, he was just the king of that. You got Jodeci, Drew Hill, and these were all different flavors. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got Aaron Hall. You got so many people that was so dope. Mm-hmm. Maxwell. But they were all different, and they were all great in their own right. We don't have that. It's throw on a tune, you know what I'm saying? Throw on the auto tune right quick, and, you know, make a dope song. And I'm not mad at that, but like, I like people like her. She's an amazing artist. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Her.
Yes.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes.
The singers. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about Tiana?
Tiana Taylor? I think she's dope. She's freaking amazing. I'm just waiting for that breakout, like that real song that's gonna be like her latest. What's the latest song she did with Meth and Ghost?
Oh, Gonna Love Me.
Yeah, Gonna Love Me. That record is fire. You know what I'm saying? That record,
the production was hard.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's, to me. It was so New York. It brought me to a place. If when you listen to a song, it gotta take you to a place. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you ask your mom or your pops. You gonna be like, if a song drop, they gonna be like, yo, I remember back in '83 when If the song don't make you do that, it's not a hit. It ain't gonna be around. It's gonna be it's whack. That's a fact. I'm telling you, it's a fizz now.
So, my real last question, because I know, like I said, I want to get you on the road.
You good?
Where do you see music going next? What do you think that next sound is gonna be? Like, right now, we're seeing everybody, like you said, now starting to get onto this UK grimy beat stuff that we've been heard. Like, I'm talking like old Tiny Tempo, old Retro 2. Right. I'm talking about old Skips. I'm talking about Dizzy Rascal.
Wow.
I'm talking about Tempa T.
Tiny Tempo.
And Tiny Tempo. Both of them.
I know.
And Tiny Tempo.
I was throwing that name in there.
Oh, yo, that was my, like, when I'm talking about like Dot Star, when he was making all the girls in the club wanna hold,
you see what I'm saying?
Music.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know that.
Of course
a lot
they
of people,
don't.
because people are in a certain box. You got to open your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just guess we're fortunate that we actually listen to music, and not just listen. We don't just call R&B and rap and whatever. That's not just me. We listen to music. What you doing over in this country? Yo, you know what I'm heavy on right now? Punjabi. Bruh, I'm heavy on all Indian music right now. I'm on it. I'm on it. That's what I get in the car, listen to that. What? I'm like, yo, what's good? That's my joint, B. Word. That's my joint.
There's a song by is it na 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 na? Is it? You know, crazy. Yeah. I heard it, and it's a DJ that mixed it up. This song had to come out like 2010. Man, I'm gonna try to find it before the night's up. But first things first, like I said, I appreciate you for coming. Is there anything else you want to tap on? Where could they find you at? People want to know what you own when you're on tour, all that stuff. Where can people go and find you at?
Listen, man. Find me on all social media at Kofi Black Music. That's KOFI BLACK MUSIC. Kofi Black Music. My next show is in Brooklyn. It's in December. I think it's December 1st.
Okay.
It's not my show. I'm hosting an open mic or whatever. So singers come down. This one is really strictly for singers because I'm trying to bring a singing culture. You know, hip hop is so dominant, and I love hip hop. But you know, come on.
R&B is really what the feeling is.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, like R&B. I don't know if you've been to like R&B vibes, but if you go to R&B, it'll change because like there's beautiful people in there. People that, you know, all kinds of tax brackets, all kinds of different backgrounds. You gotta dress up. You gotta look good. The women come out beautiful all the times. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if it's that one girl with that one outfit. So what? She coming out looking good that day too. Wig on straight, everything. It's gonna be lit. Beautiful. And you know the fellas, they wanna look good for their women. You know what I'm saying? So they pull up. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. Live music. So I'm definitely doing that open mic in December 1st in Brooklyn. So just, you know, check for me, man, and I'll keep you posted. I got a show coming up in London in December as well. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And yeah, we got a lot going on. I think the song that I did for Tory Lanez drops. Maybe.
Is it on the Chicks tape?
No. No.
Have you heard anything off of Chicks tape?
Oh, I absolutely did. I mean, y'all can't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
It's fire though.
Nah, listen, this kid. Let me tell you something.
Tory is so.
Let me tell you. Tory different. Cause you know he produces too.
Yeah. He's
different. And you know, when I talk to him, he be like, yo, Kofi, man, yo, just send me the FLP so I could do what I do, you know what I'm saying? And cause we use Fruity Loops, FL Studios. Mm-hmm. And I can start an idea and he can, you know, take it and flip it, or he'll do something, he'll co-finish this or whatever. But the way his recording process is, he's a beast.
And he don't write. He just
I don't write either. You know what I'm saying? I don't write anything down anymore. It's just way we do it now is you throw down a melody and you fill in the words with the melody, and that's the song. That's what it's gonna be. But he's a genius in his own right. He'll light one up, go in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Turn the lights down, whatever. He'll turn the lights off in the booth. And by the time he comes out of that foggy booth, the song is done. And I'm talking about 10 minutes. I'm talking about 10 minutes. The verse, hook, chorus, everything done. Yo, mix that and send that to me, my guy. All right, say less. I'll let you listen to that too when we get off.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Man, Kofi Black.
Yo, it's love, man. Thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate you, you know, being patient and just rocking out with me and giving me the opportunity to be on your show, man.
Bro,
appreciate that.
I respect you.
Respect.
Mojo got me through some things when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So the least I could do is be able to get you.
I'm gonna try to flip. I want to think I'm gonna try to flip that. I'm gonna sample myself and try to put that out again. I need to come out with a mixtape
Let's do it.
Oh, my bad. I do have a project coming out.
What?
Yeah, I do have a project coming out. I'm gonna come out with top of the year. I think I'm gonna drop that top of the year. Mm-hmm. It's called Love Over Ego.
Fire.
I think this is one of the most powerful projects that I've ever come across. Just only because, you know, I wrote and produced it myself, and I got a couple friends that did join me that added some production as well. This one's really about life, man. Put your ego to the side, man. Choose life. And the visuals that's coming along with it, man, it's crazy, man.
Congrats.
So, yo, thank you for the support, man. That means a lot. That means a lot. Blessings, many blessings. I hope you get 10, 20 million fold, man. All the blessings on you, man, because you didn't have to give me the opportunity to be on this show. So I appreciate it all, man.
Man, all right. Well, y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Thank y'all for tuning to Talk Ain't Cheap podcast. Y'all know where to follow us at Talk Ain't Cheap Network. Then follow the personal brand at Cletus_Real Talk. And like I said, y'all tuned in to Talk Ain't Cheap, and it's usually not that deep. It's a vibe.